Hey guys, it's Sammy. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another unhaul. And today we're doing it in the little more fun fashion, and we're going to be doing the book unhaul challenge. This was created by Books and Lala. This was basically just like a list that she made a while back, like topics of books that she wanted to unhaul. And I keep getting more books. I need to get rid of more books. I already like went back on some of the books I unhauled before because suddenly like people were starting talking about these books again. I was like, I need to keep them. So today we're going to be unhauling more books. I think there's 10, and the rules is just unhaul one from each category. I think I'm just gonna stay with one, but we'll see like once I look at the challenges. So yeah, we're just gonna unhaul some books today. So without further ado, let's get into the challenges. Also, as I say before I unhaul any books, these will all be going up first on Books for Trade, and if there's not a lot of interest, eventually I will just donate them. But first I like to Books for Trade with my fellow book community people in case there's any books here that people are really trying to get their hands on. So yeah, so the first challenge is a book you rated low. I'm so bad. Oh, actually I know like the perfect. Alright guys, I'm gonna do it. Goodbye, The Fault in Our Stars. Goodbye. You know what, I've had this book on my shelf for so long, and you know what, I didn't like it. Is it even that? No, it's just black. I mean, this book really holds no sentimental value for me, and I don't really need it anymore. The only other book I could really choose for this is like With Malice, but that cover is gorgeous. The other one is A Monster Calls. Those are the ones that come off the top of my head immediately, and that one has beautiful illustrations, and I didn't hate it. I didn't really like it, but I didn't hate it. So I'm gonna get to this. Oh my god, we're starting off to a good start. I really thought I wasn't gonna be able to pick out any books for this, but first book, done. The next challenge is a book you changed your mind about. Oh god. Okay, so I just rewatched Lala's video, and basically she was talking about either you liked it and now like the further removed you are, you don't like it, or something like you had it and now like the author's like done some questionable things and you're like, I don't want this anymore. I already unhauled Michael Grant's book, but I don't, there's so many authors that have done so many questionable things. I found one. I know this has like good reviews, but like Sherman Alexie is a big fat L for me. I don't think I'd ever read this, honestly. This is the absolutely true diary of a part-time Indian. If you don't know, this Sherman Alexie has several sexual harassment claims against him. I think I'm gonna go with this. So I haven't read this, but I was really excited for it. It's very talked about a lot, but Sherman Alexie. So this is what we're gonna go with right now. So the next one is a book you DNF'd, did not finish. Shoot, I don't even read, so like, oh shoot. So for a book I DNF'd, I have Hard Facts, Dangerous Half-Truths, and Total Nonsense, Profiting from Evidence-Based Management. This was a school read. I didn't read it, and I don't even feel bad about it, but I don't really need it anymore. Like, I also bought like this nice edition. Why did I do that? I keep it on my bookshelf. I don't really need it, so this is what we're unhauling. Next one is a book you have multiple copies of. I do know what I'm getting rid of for those. I don't need 2 copies. I don't need 2 copies of this. I didn't love it that much, and also it's just taking up space at this point. Like, it's, oh my god, this book is so freaking heavy. Yeah, I don't need, like, there's nothing particularly special about this. I've read the Target edition with like the stamp signature or whatever, and there's nothing special about this one. It's not signed, nothing. So I'm getting rid of it. Next is a book you'll never actually get to. About to be real honest with myself here. There's probably a lot, to be honest with you. The first one that comes to mind is My Life in Black and White by Natasha Friend. It's just Friend. It kind of sounds a little childish. I think I've just outgrown this. This is basically about this girl who gets into a car accident and she's trying to recover from her injuries, and then friendship and stuff. I used to love Natasha Friend's books. She wrote a lot of really powerful books like when I was younger. Like I read in like middle school about like eating disorders and drugs, maybe? I don't know. She had a lot of great books, and I read a lot of them, but I don't think I'm ever going to read this. And I think especially if I drop this off at like a library or like a free little library, that like this would get a lot of use. So I think I feel good getting rid of this. So yeah. The next one is a series you won't be completing. I already got rid of Divergent. Like the Divergent series. Or any of the... Really? I don't know. I typically don't buy like a lot of series books that I don't think I have no interest in because I'm really picky about that. So I don't really have a lot of series books like at all. So I'm gonna come back to that. Maybe something will spark my memory as I like keep looking over my shelf, because every time I look back at my shelf I realize, oh wait, I have this. But yeah, we'll come back to that. So here's a book that you bought because of the hype. Oh my god, you're killing me here. You're literally killing me. I would have picked Miss Peregrine's, but I already unhauled that. Frick, this is hard. I'm keep coming back to 13 Reasons Why, but I think I liked this. But like, do I really need to keep it? Like, I like the TV show, but I don't think I'll ever reread this book. You know? Oh my god. This whole book's in italics. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever reread this, so like, do I really need it? And it wasn't like my favorite book of all time or anything. So like, this is definitely a book about because of the hype, because this was like beginning hype. Like, the hype was real for this when it first came out. Okay. Alright, we're going to do it. We're just gonna do it. A book you bought because of the cover. No, I don't want to get rid of With Malice. Like, that actually makes me really upset. I can't do that. Is there another book? I literally don't want to do that. This is killing me. Like, I'm actually like want to cry right now. Should I do it? I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like this book. But like, you can't tell me this cover is not gorgeous. Like, and I literally just bought this book because of the cover. What do I have tabbed in here? I don't know. Like, the more I think about this book, the more I like it. But like, oh frick, I can't do it. I literally can't do it. Like, I can't do that. I don't know. I can't do it. I don't know. A book you don't know anything about. Okay, so I have a bunch of ARCs up here. They're at the top of my shelf. You can't see them. But like, there's a lot of them I know nothing about. Like, I know a little bit about them, but like nothing substantial. And like, there's a few of them. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of some of these. All right, we're just gonna pick one for now, and that is Slammed by Victoria Denault. I think this is about hockey, but like, do you see me reading this? No. And a book you didn't buy. These ARCs were all sent to me. Well, I won them in a giveaway. I didn't get sent anything. Holly Jolly Summer by Tiffany Stewart. I don't want this. There's problems, and we're just not gonna, I've discussed them when I hauled this, and we're just gonna get rid of it, because we don't want that on our shelf. So now we're gonna go back through and go over and see on my shelf one last time if there's any of these books I want to get rid of. Any more books. So first, challenge, a book I rated low. Right now I only have The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This, I think, is one of the few books I've actually rated low. So this is gonna be the only book for a book I rated low. Yeah, final answer. The next is a book you changed your mind about. That we're gonna go with The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. I think that's the only one we're gonna go with here. I could do Paper Towns, but I kind of liked that book, but there's also a movie, so I really could just get rid of it. I'm already getting rid of I've already gotten rid of The Abundance of Catherine, so I had like the nice box set of this, and I'm just getting rid of all of them. It makes me kind of sad. But, should I just get rid of it? Should I just do it? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna get rid of both of these. We're just gonna get rid of both of them. Okay, so that's that. Next is a series you won't be completing. I don't have a book for this. Like, I literally can't. I don't have one. I don't have very many series on here. And there's, all of them are very hyped, and I don't want to get rid of them, so that's that. Okay, I'm sorry. I unhauled some others to make up for it. I booked you DNF'd, which was my business book. So I think that's like the only book I've ever DNF'd. Like, most of the books I DNF, I don't DNF very many books, so this is a book I DNF'd, and I will be ridding myself of. A book you have multiple copies of. I think this is literally the only book I have multiple copies of, so glad to be finally getting rid of this. A book you'll never actually get to. Honestly, I could do more, but like, I have this. Oh, there's another arc that I might never get to. So maybe this. I'll probably also never get to Deep Dark Blue by Polo Tate. This is a sexual assault story about someone who, a woman who's in the Air Force and was sexually assaulted. I'll probably never get to this. It just sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like a lot, and I know. I don't think I'll ever get to it. So, also gonna get rid of this. A book you bought because of the hype. I'm still kind of emo about getting rid of this. Like, this is a big book that I read in my like, I don't, like, is there another one? Because I'm starting to like second guess this a lot. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of this. We're just gonna get rid of it. Just gonna get rid of it. a book because you bought because of the cover. I literally can't do that to myself. Like, I can't. I don't buy that many books based on the cover, but the only one I can think of is With Malice, and I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it today, guys. I'm just not doing it. A book you don't know anything about. Both of these, but also a book you didn't buy. Both of these. So that's that. Alright, guys, these are the books we have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so there is 10 books. So I still ended up getting rid of 10 books. So I'm pretty happy with that. And like I said, these are all going on Books for Trade, so check that out. My Twitter is linked down below for you guys to check out. Alright guys, as you could see, that was a big struggle, but I'm pretty happy with the 10 books I'm getting rid of. I'm glad I don't have them on my shelf anymore. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Comment down below if you've read any of these books and you're like, no, don't get rid of them, or if I mention any books and you're like, yeah, you should definitely get rid of that. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. I like me better when I'm with you.